What's up vlog, ni hao vlog. Today I went to my first tea convention. It's basically Comic-Con but for tea. Let me readjust this. Okay, so it's basically Comic-Con but for tea. And it was great. At first I was like, I'm not gonna buy any chaju, which is like any tea set stuff. I'm just gonna buy tea. And I got in there and all the tea was so expensive. And I guess because it's a tea convention, like people were traveling, they were like, it's from this mountain in this province. I was like, girl, I don't even know where that is, but that's cool. Happy for you. So then I was on the phone with Liv and I bought a bunch of tea pets. I was like, which one do we think is the cutest? So I bought a bunch of tea pets and then my mom called and she was like, I was like, oh, get tea. And then I found this stand. It wasn't super expensive. It was still like pricey tea, but it wasn't super expensive. And I was like, oh, okay. So I sat down and tasted some. And they were like, one girl was like, wow, you're so gorgeous. Where'd you do your makeup? Where'd you get your makeup done? I was like, what? Because I had no idea what she said. And she was like, she explained it in little kid words. And I was like, oh, I don't do my makeup. And she was like, wow, the person who did your makeup did really well. You're so beautiful. And I was like, I don't know how to explain that I don't wear makeup. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, thank you. So everyone thought I was really talented. One guy, I'll explain this later. But one lady, she was like, wow, the Guaylo loves tea. And I was like, yeah. So anyway, so then I ended up buying too much tea, like way too much tea. Not at one stop. I found the not super expensive teas and I couldn't stop buying, but I still haven't bought oolong. I still haven't bought oolong, pu'er, or hongcha. And I was like, those are like the three main teas and I didn't get any, but I did get moli hua, a lot of lu cha, some other tea. It's like gao shan shama 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 shama. Oh, and then I got some like dried fruit stuff. So I ended up getting more tea than I needed. This tea was 30 yuan. And it was pretty good. Aw, I folded it. But I needed it to fit in my bag. It was pretty good. And he was like, I'm from Fujian, you're from Guangzhou. I was like, I'm not from Guangzhou, but yeah. And he was like, we're neighbors, so I'll give you this for free. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. And we're gonna unpack all of the things just so I can rewrap them as well. But I did buy a really nice phone. I didn't finish that sentence, I'll get back to it. This was 10 kwai each. Why isn't it focusing? Focus. Hey vlog. 10 kwai each. Okay. And then I got a big one of the clear board. Okay, so basically okay, I'm not gonna explain that now. There's just too much noise happening. Okay, so apparently, I was like, I just want one jin. That's a unit of measurement they use in China. Apparently, how did she pack it? Oh. Like, look, it is just the most beautiful, oh God, it's just the most beautiful smelling tea in the entire world. Is this one? I think this one might be the Morocco. So this was one jin. And I was like, can I get two? This was one. So I have 4 packs of that. Okay, and then this was also one jin. It's a similar tea. It looks the same, but it's not the same. Okay, it's from a different mountain. was a green tea. And I just thought it was a beautiful green tea. The taste was like, it was pretty bitter, but I thought it was just beautiful. Why does it kind of smell like... It smells like something so specific. But it was just a beautiful, beautiful green tea. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. Okay. This I think my mom, oh, you can't hear me. This I think my mom is gonna like. It's like dried fruit tea. This is a very expensive flower that I'm not gonna unwrap. It's a tea pet. It was $80, and I was like, okay, they do haggle, but like at a tea convent, like I was talking to my home state ad, and he was like, you can haggle, but if they have the prices written, they're probably not gonna go down. But don't go to any places where the prices aren't written, because then it's just haggling, and they're gonna upcharge you. It's like, okay. So this lady, it was written 80, and I was like, 80 is a bit steep for a tea pet, but it was a beautiful tea pet. I should have taken a picture so I can edit it here, but it was gorgeous. And it was 80, and I was like, I'm not gonna say like 65. So I was like 70, and she goes, okay. I was like, oh. I'm not afraid of haggling, but this, I can't show you guys. It's a gift for someone. Okay, I'll show you guys. Isn't this like the ugliest little tea pet you've ever seen? Like, just ugly. It's a snake. He's like, hi, can you please pour tea on me? I'm a tea pet. I want a glass. I really wanted a glass one. I went in knowing I wanted a glass cup. And like the glass pouring thingies. I went in knowing I wanted that, okay? Okay, the guy one. They were really decently priced. And it came with a plate. Okay, this actually wrapped really well, so I'm not gonna unwrap that anymore. But I'll put in like a Photoshop photo of a guy one. These were 5 kwai each, 70 US cents. It is tiny, but it literally says teacup. Isn't that cute? Why is it still focused on my face? Anyway, so I got 2 of them. They're really tiny and cute, okay? Oh my god, I have so many. This, oh yeah, I got 2. I wanted a taller one because I have a lot of small teacups, but not any tall ones. And how could you say no to this lady? I mean, come on. And I don't really have any wide ones like this, so I was like, okay, that's acceptable. Wow, I didn't get that many teapots. I thought I got more. I only got 2. Well, I guess, well, 2 so far. This garlic. It's a garlic teapot. How could I say no? Oh, I only got 2 teapots. Well, 3 teapots, including the flour. Oh, and I got this guy. Come on. This guy was 25 yuan. These things cost money. 25 yuan? For a dragon? Okay, you know what? That's actually not bad. I think the only bad part is that I did get a lot of this tea. I wanted 1 jean. I didn't realize 1 jean was 2 bags. And then this is a similar tea. I kind of did get taken away. I was like, oh my god, these teas taste. I got a little taken away. I have to confess. Well, I guess people are gonna be getting presents. I did get this with my mom in mind. Excuse me. because my mom has a lot of teas, but God, this is jasmine. Ugh. Oolong is my favorite. Jasmine is my second favorite. Who do I get this to? I did get this with my mom in mind. This is a lot though. Like this is, I'm still getting my units and measurements down, okay? But you also can't really ask for half of a team. So I was like, okay. So now it's time to repack. I could have gotten more teapots. Maybe I should go back now. I think it's good that I'm not going crazy on the teapots. I think I need to accumulate as I go on. I can't just be going crazy. Oh, they're so cute together. That's it. That's actually, okay. I'm proud of that haul. That is not a crazy haul. I think that's a reasonable haul, okay? The tea is a little much, but I think that's a reasonable haul.